Hi, and welcome to my continuation of my series of watching and reviewing a bunch of movies that I never seen before, and also my continuation of my series of watching and reviewing a bunch of movie franchise that I never seen before. So whether it be Hunger Games, Pirates of the Caribbean, Harry Potter, Rocky, Rambo, so on and so forth. So throughout 2025, I'm gonna try to see how many movies that I've never seen before and movie franchise that I've never seen before that I can watch and review for y'all throughout 2025. Cause every year I try to do like a different um, marathon on my channel. Okay, and for this year, I'm trying to watch and review a bunch of movies and movie franchise that I've never seen before. Okay, so a few minutes ago, as I got done watching Jason and the Argonauts. Okay, um, so let me know. Have you seen Jason and the Argonauts? Um, and what are some of your how many of the Ray Harryhausen movies have you seen? Okay, um, cause if you didn't know, um, Ray Harryhausen, the other day I looked up, he had a big influence on George Lucas, Peter Jackson, Steven Spielberg. So I think, in my opinion, I think big movie fans should have at least seen some of his movies. He's not a movie director. He's the guy that did the special effects, like the monsters in the movies. Attack of the Titans, The Seven Boys of Sinbad, Jason and the Argonauts. Okay, and I had some of his movies, and the one that I grew up with in my childhood is The Seven Boys of Sinbad. Okay, so that's probably, if I think of my top 10, top 20 favorite childhood movies that I fell in love with when I was a kid, that'd probably be one of them, okay? Okay? Um, now I probably need to go get Attack of the Titans. I was shocked when that movie didn't get good reviews. It got like what 60, 65, or 70. Okay, and then like 10 years ago or something, 10, 15 years ago, what like 2010 or something like that, they did a remake and got like what 25% of Rotten Tomatoes. I always thought Clash and Titans were pretty good and it's underrated. Okay, some of these I'm watching, not that good, and it got a higher score than Clash and Titans. Okay, I only think Clash and Titans one or two times in my childhood. The Flying Horse, um, the giant lizard with the bow and arrow. Okay, so um, so Jason and Argonauts. Okay, and I will try my best to review all of these that I had never seen before. Watch and review all these that I never seen before. Jason and Argonauts, I never seen that one until a few minutes ago. Mysterious Island, Free World Governor, Gulliver, Jack the Giant Killer. Okay, and after I watch all these, I'll tell you which one I think is the best. Okay, um, okay. So Jason and the Argonaut was directed by Don Shapke. Uh, let's see here. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what movie he did. It said that he did Scared Kid, Tiny My Enemy, The Secret Tent, The Girl in the Picture, Frankie Wheat, Jason and the Argonauts. So, and Pete Dragon. I get Jason and the Argonaut and Pete Dragon are like the only two movies that I recognize and that I heard of. Okay. Um. Okay. So, um, it came out June 13th, 1953. It's about like 100. It's about an hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 41 minutes, 43 minutes, stuff like that. Okay. It, it cost $3 million to make, and it made $2.1 million. Okay. Instead, it's shot in Eastern. It's shot in Eastman color. The film was made in collaboration with stop motion animation visual effect artist Ray Harryhausen, and is known for its varied legendary creatures, notable for iconic fight scene featuring 7 skeleton warriors. Although it was a box office disappointment during its initial release, the film was critical acclaim and later considered a classic. The film score was composed by Bernard Herrmann, who had partnered with Harryhausen on the 7 Voyages Sinbad, the Third World Government, and the Mysterious Island. Okay? Color. Now, it got 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb. It got 89% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics, 79% from the audience. Okay? Now, um, um, so it says, after saving the life of his royal father, YouTuber Pellis, whom he failed to recognize, Jason occurred by the converting murder to begin a quest in search of the Golden Fleet. In doing so, Pellis hoped for Jason's death to solve the prophecy that he will reclaim the throne. Along the journey, Jason is protected by the goddess Hera and his crew, including Hercules, Atlas, and Saber, planted by Pellis. Okay? So, okay? Um, Now, it took a while. I was like, when they gonna show monster or something, okay? Be honest, I thought they was just okay. The movie like almost over before they had a skeleton in it. And they had like what the 5 or 7 headed lizard dragon. I'm like, what? It'd be cool. It'd be cool if some of the old movies had creatures like from Yu-Gi-Oh! In some of the movies. Like they had like a 3-headed dragon, kind of like the 3-headed, the ultimate blue eyes, white dragon, or something like that. Okay. But the reason why, in my opinion, the 7 Voyages of Sinbad, I grew up with this movie. It was so awesome. It didn't take that long for a monster to show up. The Clotho, okay? The one-eyed monster, okay? It didn't take that long for another monster to show up. The one that the magician made it, okay? He turned that woman into like a scorpion or whatever, okay? A snake or whatever. I'm like, yeah. So 7 Voyages of Sinbad had a lot of monsters in it. And, okay? And the critic said the best part about this movie, 7 Voyages of Sinbad, was when you see the skeleton pick up the sword and shield. That was toward the end. If you had to wait toward the end of the movie to see that, and that's the only monster, then I would say that movie was bad. But this movie had a lot of monsters in it. A giant bird, but there for a while, and Jason and the Argonauts, you just kept seeing a giant statue. Okay, I'm like, come on, I want to see some more creatures. Okay, um, so, um, okay, so, I think, Attack of the Titan underrated. The few times I watched it when I was a little kid, I thought it was pretty good, underrated. Okay, I need to go back and watch it again, see if I like it or don't like it. Okay, um, okay, uh, I really don't really understand the plot. I just read the plot to you, but I didn't understand it. Like, these two guys, kind of like playing chess or something, and, and, uh, the queen, whatever, Hera, she's trying to protect Jason, and, um, okay, and, let's see, what's his name? Um, that one guy, he don't want, Jason to be protected and stuff. Let me see here. It, uh, at Catcher, at Catcher, yeah. Um, the garden, yeah, and yeah, and so like, so like, I guess when they're playing like the chess, um, they do stuff, and Jason say, I don't want no help from the goddess, and the rule is he only allow um like a few times help from Hera. Okay. Um. So yeah. Okay. Um. And the movie ends with them playing chess, and they do that over like a little pond or whatever, or the little whatever you call it, and the water thing, and uh, he said, she said, that wasn't cheating. Um, uh, we'll continue the game another day. That what he said, and stuff like that, uh, and because they look down the water and see Jason and the woman kissing, like falling in love. I'm like, what? Okay. Um, it would have been better for me if you had more monsters in the movie, and some of the monsters in the movie uh wasn't toward the end of the movie. Okay. Like, I look at the time, and when they were fighting the skeleton, it said like 138, 139. The movie ended at 143. I'm like, what? So they're only gonna be in like 2-3 minutes, and the movie's over? Oh man, man. Okay. Uh, okay. So It cool. It cool. The 3D creation, but I think it should be in it longer and also have more monsters in the movie. Okay, that's why the Seven Boys of Sinbad is awesome because it had a lot of creatures. It had a dragon, and then he fought the Cyclops. It had a skeleton that picked up a sword and shield, fought Sinbad. That's why this is an awesome movie. So if you're a movie lover, I highly recommend this movie. Okay. Um, but the problem I have with this movie is that it needs more monsters. Okay. And okay. The plot, I say could have been better a little bit. Okay. But for the old great Harry House movie, for me, if you have a lot of monsters in a movie, I'm gonna like them, and I'm gonna think that's how they're gonna be awesome. Okay, and you have a lot of monsters um, in the movie, and they have a lot of people in the movie fighting the monsters. That can make them awesome. Look at Lord of the Rings. Okay, why are they awesome? So you have a giant spider, you have a talking tree, a lot, a giant troll, a lot of stuff. Okay, for me, that's why Lord of the Rings are awesome. A lot of the monsters and creatures and Lord of the Rings. Okay, so that's it. Uh, and before I go, I'm gonna give Jason and Argonaut. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I thought it was okay. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching, and let me know, have you ever seen a Ray Harryhausen movie? And thank you, and until next time.